GI Tactical, and today I want to talk about a new gun that we just got into the store that we're really impressed with, actually. So this is the CSI XR5. So we obviously put one of our little optics on it. We put a PEC box on it just to kind of show it off. It comes with a short style VN high cap, and it does have like an M4 kind of mag on the top. So this has been a pretty interesting gun for us. We decided to be dudes with it and not look at the manual to figure out anything about it. So to just kind of go over a couple of the basic features, it does have flip-up sights. They don't lock into position or anything, and you kind of have to tighten the screws down on it to make them stay. It's kind of cool the way that it's set up, but you still have to get like pretty high up on it to be able to like actually look through the sights. So overall, this is actually a pretty comfortable gun, even though it's really boxy. You have an adjustable stock on it too. Just press this button right here, and you can adjust it pretty far out. It kind of latches on the other side, so you can look. You see like little notches that'll hook into. We assume it's probably going to be about 6-position stock. The stock is probably the only part that I find to be a little uncomfortable about it, because it's just this this smaller shoulder pad right here, which is just a hard plastic that they have on the rear. But that doesn't really like take away from the gun so much. It has a really like space agey kind of design to it, if you'd call it that. As we've commented in here, it kind of looks like a Destiny gun. So anybody that plays Destiny and you want to get a gun that kind of looks like that, here it is. You know, you can fit lots of different optics across the rail space on the top. You can even remove the iron sights if you so wish and put different ones on, because it does have the 20mm Weaver rails on top. What's really interesting about this gun is it shoots solid at 350 feet per second. This model in particular. This is the only one that we have. We haven't really been able to look at a bunch of other ones. But at 350 feet per second with like a plus or minus 2 variation, so 348 to 352 is essentially where it was sitting the whole time. We did get a chance to take it outside real quick just to see how far it would shoot at Buddy's place. Sorry guys, we actually wanted to see how far it shot. And we actually were shooting about a 12-inch plate at 200 feet using a 0.2 gram BB just to get it tested. So that's impressive in and of itself. And then finally, one thing that's pretty amazing to us is the battery space on it. So you take this little rail right here. As you see, there's a little seam line that goes all the way around. You just slide this rail up, and it's that simple. And then you get your alligator mouth and you just open this thing wide open. And that's where you can fit your battery. Right now we've got Tommy's 7.4 volt battery in there, just to kind of show. Now it is clear. Yeah, Tommy, sorry, restart your battery. It is clear. It's not been loaded at all, or it's been unloaded completely. But on semi-automatic, the trigger response sits at, yeah, let's do that just in case anyway. On semi-automatic, this is the trigger response on it, which is on par with every other gun, essentially, that you get as a startup line. And full automatic is still pretty good. Now, it's a little bit of high pitch of whine, but we haven't like adjusted motor height or anything on there, and it's not terrible. Again, this is a cheaper line gun, and it's a little more comfortable for what it is. So again, comes with a high cap style, or a high cap M4 style mag. Interesting enough, like I have one of my PMags here, and you can fit a PMag in it, and that'll actually lock in place. Now it's going to be kind of tight, and you have to press this button all the way up here to release it, but it will fit and it will feed. Then we have a KWA mag. The KWA mag almost makes it in, but the lip that it has at the bottom kind of stops a little bit. So unless you shave down your mags, you're using just Stanags, you would have to get a mag that's a little more accommodating of the lower mag well on here, which is why their mag fits the way that it does, and it looks really good with the mag that they have in there. So again, this is a really impressive gun, and our favorite part about it, honestly, is the fact that this comes in at $108. Now, there's nothing else in the box. You will have to get a battery and charger for it, but you can usually grab a 9.6 volt battery or a lithium polymer 7.4 to run in here, and it runs well. We've done a good bit of testing in here, and honestly, we're all impressed. We all really like this gun, which it's not often that we're impressed or want something in this range. But if you're looking for a startup gun, or you're just looking for a simple backup, or if you're looking for a weird gun or just something cool, check this gun out. The one thing that I didn't mention and haven't gotten to yet is the hop-up on it. The hop-up you just simply grab right here over the dust cover, and you can reach right inside to your standard V2 style hop-up. And it's pretty much easy to adjust. Like, we've already adjusted it in so that we can get some range out of it. And it's not even that far. It's only like a third of the way adjusted for us to get that 200-foot shot like we were talking about before, which again is very impressive out of a $100 gun. And you know, the polymer on the outside, it actually feels very sturdy. It's very, very thick. It's not creaky like a bunch of those $100 plastic guns. So I mean, it's a really nice design. We really like it. Easy battery compartment, quick to change through. QD points on the back if you want to do QD sling slots. You know, it's a nice gun. $108. Like, this is honestly something that you should really consider. And one final note: the selector switch is probably one of the most positive selector switches we've ever felt. Like, honestly, boom, and it's in position. Like, this is an extremely, extremely positive selector switch. You can get that positive lock as soon as it's in position. So, yeah, like I said, if you're looking for something different, something weird, something cool, that's just not your standard M4, AK, you know, whatever style rifle, this would be the ticket. I'd go for it. So, see you in store.